So the Seattle Mariners drop a game against the Cleveland Guardians. They have lost their second game of this 3-game series. They did win the first one, but man, what a tough game this really was. And must I say, like, a lot of the runs that were given up were just awful. Let me just go through the summary of how everything really went down. And before I do, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so we could grow this channel and so I could be known as the alternative voice of the Seattle Mariners. So the first 3 innings was extremely quiet. Luis Castillo seemingly pitched very well. He was getting those strikeouts. He looked really good and very solid. He was pumping his fist. But the Mariners offensively left a lot of men on base. Like, they had opportunities to score, but it was just nothing doing. And then we get to the top of the 4th inning where it started disaster. So Mitch Haniger, there was a single to right field by Brennan. He completely just bobbled it, pulled a Teoscar Hernandez. The ball went right past him, which is why Ramirez was able to score on that. He scored all the way from first base. And then right after that, Bo Naylor hit a homer to make it a 3-0 game. And then it gets to the top of the 5th where Stephen Kwan, he reached on a bunt single to third because Josh Rojas, he pretty much threw the ball way out, which should have gotten him out, and it was a throwing error. They called it a bunt single, and I'm really worried about that third base position. Like, it is very concerning to watch when you have Urias and Josh Rojas as your possible, like, your third basemen for the season. Like, I don't like the idea. That's why I wanted Matt Chapman, or at least keep Eugenio Suarez. So that makes me concerned. Then you got JP Crawford. At least, wait, hold on. And then sacrifice fly because the bullpen was awful. It was Taylor Saucedo. He was the only one that was really terrible. And someone on the fans, he said he was making a joke saying that Taylor Saucedo spends too much time on Twitch and the video games, and that may be well displayed because he allowed 2 men on base and eventually led to that sacrifice fly where Ramirez scored once again. Then the bottom of the 7th inning happened, and there was some kind of hope where Josh Rojas, he doubled where Cal Raleigh scored. That brought Ty France to third. It says there were runners on second and third. And then JP Crawford grounded out, but Ty France did score on that, which brought Rojas to third base. And then Julio Rodriguez had an opportunity, and it looked like he was going to hit the home run just by that camera angle. But that camera angle was so misleading that it was basically a glorified pop-out, because I really thought it was going to be a home run because I saw the fans going crazy right in the background. But then it just landed on the man's glove. So unfortunately, it just did not work out. And then basically the rest of the game was just a standstill. Although the bullpen did pretty well for the rest of the game, where you had, let's see who pitched. I'm just looking at the box score. Just always love to double check. Cody Bolton and Colin Snyder did very well. They combined for 3 strikeouts, gave up no runs, not even a hit. It was really Taylor Saucedo that really was causing the problems, and he has just not been good this season. And he kind of looks out of shape because when he struck out a guy, he looked like he was shaking up at that moment. He was making a really weird hop. So that's really how the game really went. And some notable notes is I'm really concerned about the third base position because Josh Rojas made those errors. And then Mitch Haniger made the error, which was a very uncharacteristic because I'm not used to seeing Mitch Haniger make those kind of mistakes. But he did make those mistakes. And now I question, like, maybe Luke Raley should have played. Who knows? Because he's a lefty, and Shane Bieber was the right-handed pitcher, and Shane Bieber pitched very well. 9 strikeouts, gave up no runs, 6 hits. Castillo gave up 10 hits, 4 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. Now, he did get the strikeouts, and it's not like most of those runs were his fault because it was mostly just because of the errors. So I'm not going to put all of it on Castillo, but boy, he is home run prone. So that home run's got to be on him. And let's see other things I'm concerned about. Dominic Canzone, I'm very concerned. Until he got that hit, the man just cannot hit breaking stuff whatsoever. So, I mean, Jonathan Clase and Cade Marlowe just might be on his tail. So, Canzone, you better step up or else you may get sent out to AAA. And all for that Paul Sewald trade for just absolutely nothing. So, hopefully, the next game, George Kirby will step up and win that game. And hopefully, the Mariners can win the series so they can go into the road against Milwaukee. So, I don't know what to expect, but that's all I really got. It was really a game of errors and just a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts. So, but that's going to do it. But yeah, the conclusion is starting pitching was very spotty with the home run given up by Luis Castillo. A lot of errors, especially Josh Rojas and Mitch Haniger, which led to the runs. So, had those errors not happened, maybe the Mariners actually would have squeaked by for a victory because things changed psychologically, mentally, especially for Luis Castillo, which led to that home run. But yeah, again, that's going to be it for the show. And thank you very much for watching. Thanks for watching my live show. And I am looking to be back on Friday for the game, and I'll keep you guys updated between the Mariners and the Brewers. And hopefully the Mariners can finish it out with a series victory against Cleveland. Thanks for watching. Yes, this game stunk, but if you would like to feel a little bit better, here's our game recap of the game before that where Emerson Hancock pitched really well and the Mariners won that game. So take a look.